Spencer Music, Senior Editor at Furniture Today, here on the floor at High Point Market with Al Bolton, Head of High Point Exhibitions and the Global Sourcing Pavilion. On the ground at Spring Market. Al, it's great to be with you again. Thanks for taking the time.
This is wonderful for us, Spencer. In fact, this is the fourth straight year that the live newsroom has been here on the top floor at the Suites at Market Square. And we appreciate everything that you and your organization do for us. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you. So it's another year of some uncertainty on the international sourcing front. Kind of on a big headline picture, what are some of the things that you're hearing from the suppliers here, some of the challenges that they're helping their customers to overcome in this environment?
We had a very good pre-market 30 days ago. And if that's any indicator as to what the normal market starting today is going to be, then we're very encouraged. Our suppliers are telling us that things have been very slow, very uncertain, and there seems to be some swapping around in sources. We look at the numbers, Spencer, from 2024 to 2025, and total imports into the United States were down some 11%. Well, only one country of what people would recognize as normal sourcing, one country was down maybe 1%. The majority of the loss, unfortunately, came from China, down 38%. We're seeing other countries step up to the plate, and the two most, comparing those years' numbers, are Cambodia and Indonesia. And in both cases, they're centered in at least one of the three different product categories that seem to be doing best in the market today. That's outdoor casual, and especially outdoor casual with upholstered seating. Cambodia up some 36%, and Indonesia up some 65%. We're also seeing other countries that we've never heard of before coming onto the scene and making their presence known.
And in fact, I just posted a story on Furniture Today yesterday about an up-and-coming sourcing destination, I think, in case goods. So we have a guest here, so would you mind to introduce our guest?
The gentleman to my left is basically the director of the Bangladesh Furniture Exporters Association. And little did we know that this is a thriving, major, growing segment in Bangladesh industry. And I'll let you pronounce your name properly because I do not want to bastardize it.
Well, you can call me Atif.
Atif.
That would be enough, yeah.
And Atif, why did you bring a group of 6 prominent furniture manufacturers from Bangladesh to High Point?
We have heard U.S. buyers are looking for better products and fewer problems in imports.
Yes.
So that made us coming here because we know we have that confidence that we can offer that. As you have already mentioned, looking at your apparels, that's how you knew the name of the country.
Yes.
In 1980, it was 0% in U.S. market. If we talk about the total import of the apparels of U.S. market, now it is the second highest exporter to the U.S. market for the apparels. So you can imagine that how it went. And we talk about apparels, it's all about hands you have to offer, because it's mostly labor-intensive goods, labor-intensive production.
But the furniture that you have here, or the furniture that you're capable of making, what makes it different from what's already being supplied to the U.S.?
Look, I mean, this time we are not talking about case goods, to be very specific. You know, I mean, we don't think this is the time for us to look for that in U.S. market. So what else? It is the wooden products. So it's the wood carving, hand touch, the craftsmanship. the kind of finishes you don't usually see in this market. You do, but it's very niche. So we can make it available even in a larger scale to the US market, we believe. Besides, with the craftsmanship nowadays, it has to offer the functions as well and the longevity, because US market, US buyers, as we could know, that they are known for the client buying products for longevity. They don't want to change it quite often if it is the case of furniture. So we think that we are quite solid in that. We have about, as a small country, of course, we have $3 billion of market, in-house market, and we cater most of it. 99% of the products are supplied by the local manufacturers. So now this is the time for us, as we see that, and since we could assume that US buyers are probably looking forward for the alternatives as well. This is how we could understand.
Good.
So who could be better than us, if we talk about that, what went with the apparels and few other products.
Good. So if you would tell us a little bit about what expertise and advantages in Bangladesh make it an attractive sourcing destination for a U.S. furniture dealer. Is it material availability? Is it the skill of the labor? Do you think it's a mix of all of those things?
It has to be mixed, as you know. But, beside that, I would like to mention a very specific thing, that, the adaptability and the flexibility. Because, our new industry, I would say it's not new industry there, but for US market, it's quite new to offer. And for us, we are ready to do whatever the customization is required for the market. And we know that is something very important for a market, for the buyers. And, you can't just talk about MOQ. Of course, we talk about MOQ, but eventually, yes, but we are ready. The whole industry is ready to offer that value to this market.
Well, Al, thank you so much for taking the time with us as well. And we would invite all of our viewers to continue following Furniture Today and all of our sister brands on our channels. And stay tuned for more coverage here on the ground at the Spring High Point Market. Thanks so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.